anything and everything combined of all the time. Begin to rip the thoughts right out the sky. I'm flying, I'm so high again. The universe is open wide. I swallow stars and spit the vibes, and I am just a friendly guy. Haters, liars, fuck you.
Alright.
Okay. Welcome back to episode 4 of the C3 podcast. I'm here with Scott Balls Leather.
What up? This is Will the White Gorilla. Garilla Blanco.
How's it going, everybody? All right, we got your crypto bubbles up. Mixed bag, but Ape Coin is going ape shit.
Crushing it.
Fucking up almost 60%, 57.6%. You got a mixed bag. Doge is up 11%. TRX is up a little bit. Luna's up.
That Doge pump is from Elon Musk. Like they're talking about him actually possibly buying Twitter as early as Monday. It might actually happen.
So he might actually buy Twitter?
They're actually considering it. That's
it.
So who knows?
Privatize that company, and God knows what'll happen with Doge after that. But
1.9.
He seems to love that thing.
Global market cap right now. So I mean it's still not great. But
you said you just heard about the Ape Coin hack.
Oh yes.
Their
so apparently, their Instagram account got hacked, right? And what they did, which is kind of genius, is they put a link at the bottom. So in their bio, they put a link to a pretty much like a hacked link, like a hacker link, right?
Or hacks a link.
It's a link. So say you went to like you were on their Instagram. They're like, yo, we're doing an airdrop. Go to our link.
Okay.
So they made a post saying they're doing an airdrop, right? And they're like, yo, link in bio. You go on that link and it says you need to connect your MetaMask wallet, and they took your shit.
Your shit's
gone. So I forget exactly what it was. I think altogether it was all NFTs that got stolen.
Yeah, I know.
But I forget the amount.
Yacht Club.
Yeah.
Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Bored Ape Yacht Club. Yeah. So like a bunch, like it was funny too because they were going through like the names of like the different NFTs that got stolen. It was like 15 ape dicks got fucking taken. Like it's kind of funny like the names that they come up with.
The names they come up with are great.
Bro, man, these motherfuckers are geniuses. I'm like, I can't get mad at it.
Yeah, I am mad at XRP though. It's down again another 10%.
67%.
This lawsuit. 67%? No.
Or 67 cents.
Oh yeah, 67 cents. It's down another 10%. You know what's progressing in that lawsuit kind of sucks. They're talking about now the timelines to March 2023.
That's
Ripple doesn't want to settle.
Yeah.
They want more clarity, but a settlement can happen at any time.
Exactly.
But if the trial goes as it's supposed to, we won't hear anything until like March of 2023. So.
Yeah, and honestly, like I'm thinking of it from a standpoint of the SEC, right? Yeah. And they're kind of like they can't look bad. You know, all in all, they're still a government agency, so exactly. They have to save face somehow, and they're getting owned.
Exactly. A settlement is, I think, the SEC's only hope. There's the only way you can win this, but you need clarity.
Yes.
You need to make it clear for everyone else. They got these emails. If Judge Torres says these emails got to come out, man, I think settlement will be like that.
I hope so. Trying to get shit moving again.
Real quick. Yeah, man.
So
yeah, man. But that Ape Coin, man, it being up 60%. It was what, $11 last week? Now it's what, 18 or something like that.
But it keeps popping back up and down. Like it's actually.
You said it's a good swing trader.
It's a good swing trader. Yeah. I mean, if you
not
are
financial
good,
advice.
Yes. Not financial advice at all. We are idiots. Yeah. If you're good at technical analysis and stuff like that, reading charts and like you can kind of plot out, because what you're really looking for is like support and resistance and volume. You know, so if you can enter a trade and knowing those markers, like all the I'm like an idiot today. I can't think today. But there's like little things, like little like markers that you look at. I mean, you can look at the moving averages, all that stuff, support and resistance. You're looking at charts, plotting shit out, and hopefully making smart trades.
Just do your own research, man. It's a volatile market, man.
Yep.
You could lose fast, you could win fast, but man,
I've been in a trade with Quant for
at least 2 weeks.
Almost a month. Yeah, it's almost a month now. I think I put it in at the beginning of the month.
Oof.
And it went the opposite way for me, and I was like, shit, I just got to hold it.
You just got to hold it.
Because I know it's going to go back up to where I want, you know what I mean? Because I'm like right in the middle of the road there where it usually sits, and then it went down. So normally it was popping back up off of that mark. But hey.
Quant is serious, man. That's another one you guys need to look into. Top 5 cryptos of the week to watch, of course, is Bitcoin, Polkadot, Monero, ApeCoin, Pancake Swap, Cake. It's starting to jump up.
Yeah,
Its all-time
doing better
high was $28. I remember Scotty and I dropped the ball. We were trying to get in at, what, 7?
Yeah, we were
$8, and we were like, nah, let's wait. And now it's starting to creep back up, but, you know, big things happening in crypto.
Yep.
You know what I mean? What is it? Now they're saying the 40K for Bitcoin is the new resistance.
I hope not.
So, you know.
I mean, I don't know.
Price targets now focus on retests.
It's
you know what I mean?
this is all short-term shit, though.
Exactly.
Like, this is everything they talk about. It's all short-term.
They think it's going to go back to 30K, but who cares?
Exactly.
The money going into Bitcoin is not reflected in these prices, man.
No.
You know what I mean? People are
Time and
putting money
time, we talk about this time and time again, man. The second any kind of a real institutional money gets introduced,
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. I mean, we just looked at the global market cap is $1.9 trillion. Dude, you look at any other asset class, like serious asset class, which this is, you know, it's just not regulated yet.
Exactly.
The second it does, man, and I mean, dude, Raoul Paul, he talks about it. He's like, there's no reason this shouldn't be a 100 to 200 trillion asset class.
$200 trillion. That means we all get rich.
If you're in now
Crazy.
and you're just
If
chilling,
in now, you're
waiting,
so early, man. But apparently, what affected Bitcoin this week was that French election. That guy Emmanuel Macron won the French election. I don't know what that means, but supposedly it's positive for crypto.
that's good.
Maybe he's, you know, the dollar strength is creeping back up according to Cointelegraph.
Yep.
So, you know, lots of things happening. All right. You want to move on now?
Yeah, move on.
Move on to
we can
our
always circle
cannabis
back.
portion. We can always circle back. That's
right.
right. This is our podcast. We do what we want. Do what the fuck I want. So last week we smoked Skittles, which I thought was kind of mild. Like I wasn't really too crazy, but you had a better experience. Or,
Yeah, it knocked
or
me.
worse.
I mean, it was yeah. No, it wasn't bad. I mean, but it does exactly what an indica does to me. It knocks me the fuck out.
Oh man.
I had
You're sensitive to those.
zero motivation to do anything when I got home. I got home and I didn't do a fucking thing.
I just
sat-
went through my day. Like I didn't have either. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I could be fine never smoking it again. Sorry, but
Sorry, Skittles.
Skittles. You know what I
But
mean?
no, yeah. I got home. I watched, I think, probably like 5 episodes of Game of Thrones because I restarted watching that shit. I got really into it. But yeah, it was just very like I was very relaxed and just kind of like completely like melted into the couch.
Exactly.
You know? So anyone who's looking, you know, if that's the kind of effect you're looking for, Skittles is the one, man. You know, that'd be a good one to like
Put you down.
Yeah, do it right.
I mean,
before
we
you go
didn't
to
smoke
sleep.
a lot. I didn't smoke. You know, we took,
No, we took
one or
one
two
hit,
puffs
yeah.
and
You
one
know?
hit. And
But I know a lot of people like it. I mean, I could see it being good for like a sedative, like a sedative, or like or like,
go
like
to
pain,
sleep. Yeah,
like pain relief.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I said, for me, it was very mild. I didn't have too much of a response to it.
Yeah.
But you know, I think I was more a little drunk last week with that Diplomatico.
Oh yeah.
And no food.
Yeah, the food situation didn't help us.
No, it didn't help us. I like that buzz. I like that pre-food buzz though. It was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
All right, so today's cocktail. If you want to see it, we made a video of how we made it, and you can watch that right now.
Boom.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little video.
Nice and simple.
Nice and simple.
Yeah.
You know, it's summertime. You're gonna get a lot of fresh fruit everywhere. We just made a very simple strawberry lemonade. I made my own simple syrup this morning. We got the Lazy Man mason jar shake up.
Yep.
We got our own little fancy straws here. But let's try it.
Ooh, cheers.
Yeah, I can dig that.
That ain't bad. Not gonna lie. That's
really
fucking good. That's real good.
That's really good.
So yeah, do you want to,
So we saw in the video we used this this little squeeze thing. The instructions are real simple. You could squeeze it. It has a little reservoir, and even if you overfill it, it drains out to the exact amount. Gives you about 5 milligrams of THC per 1 milliliter dose.
You can actually taste it.
Each dose, yeah, you actually get a little weed
taste.
finish.
Yep.
And we use Ketel One Citroen.
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 It's made in Holland. By
Yeah.
people with weird shoes. I'm from Holland.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I looked up a little bit of info on Ketel One Citroen. I was wondering if they use like macerated fruit, or if they actually if they're making the flavoring in a lab. It really didn't give much information. It said
They don't want to give their secret.
yeah, they said it was
Shit
four.
out.
They used 4 different types of the essence of 4 different types of lemons from Sicily, and then 2 different kinds of limes. But it also just said the essence of. So I don't know. I mean, they could be using the oils.
What's in your essence? It could be the oil, just from the skin. I mean,
Yeah, like, and because a lot, like I know some like higher end vodkas, like when they flavor stuff, they like to use like macerated fruit, and then they
Yeah.
kind of they take those oils and everything to use it for the flavors. Because like you look at what's the one, like 3 Olives, cherry, and all
Yeah.
that shit. That's all fake as hell.
It's all fake, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I mean, grapes don't taste like that.
Probably why it's delicious.
Yeah.
See, I'm weird. Like I like watermelon, but I don't like anything watermelon flavored.
That's because it doesn't really taste like
It
watermelon.
doesn't taste like watermelon because you can tell it's like chemical.
That's
or
weird.
whatever, but
Who was like, hey, this is what
this is what watermelon
grapes
tastes like. No,
Grape,
Yeah,
too.
The grape one.
like grape soda?
It's the grape drink.
It doesn't taste like grapes.
It's not grape juice. The fuck is juice?
But yeah, so it's a pretty simple drink. It's pretty tasty too. Not gonna lie. And
Yeah.
we kind of combined the cannabis and alcohol part today. So that's kind of
Exactly.
nice.
And as you all know, we're in South Jersey, close to Atlantic City. Get a lot of pulp stuck in your straw there.
Mm-hmm.
We just came back from the Botanist
Botanist, yeah.
in EHT, and now that's open to the public as of last Thursday, April 21st.
Mm-hmm.
The line is ridiculously slow. It's not long, but it's slow getting in there. They're working out some kinks, but
That's to be kind of expected at this point in the
Exactly.
game. Like,
we were in line for about an hour, and then I was like, I'm just gonna use my medical card and get in there.
yeah. So if you have a medical card, you can actually walk right in, which is kind of cool. Because New Jersey did the right thing, and they made sure that the patients obviously can get what they need first. And because I think they get fined 10 grand a day.
10 grand a day if they can't supply the public and
Yeah.
the medical. So I'm gonna go straw.
And it is limited. We found out too. It is actually limited to what you can buy.
exactly
recreationally.
the public can't buy a lot of edibles.
Mhm.
You can't buy any of the gummies or anything like that. The lozenges.
I think they're probably saving that kind
They're
of stuff.
out of carts right now.
shit.
So they only had bud. I bought a couple of pre-rolls and some gummies and stuff, and
Yep.
And they tell you not to share your weed. Good luck with that.
Well, now now that it's recreational. Why are they even?
Why does it
it
matter?
doesn't fucking really matter. As long
Exactly.
as you're sharing it with children, you're fine.
I'm skipping the line with my medical card, but it's the same weed you'd give the public.
Yeah.
So why can't I share it?
There is no difference. That's New Jersey being New Jersey right there.
Yeah, they take forever doing anything, but we went. It was cool talking to a couple people. Ice cream truck pulled up.
No, that was
You
pretty.
know what I
funny.
mean? It was cold outside, but I was like, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, but then the people came out and gave him shit. Apparently, they didn't want him on the property, and I screamed out free market, and he didn't like that. But
He was mad.
whatever,
But
dude.
come on.
But I get it. It's private property. Like
I
that.
understand, but how much are you gonna make on ice cream? And everybody's waiting in line.
I know.
You have these people outside for hours.
I
You
know.
had to sit, and you're waiting outside to get in line inside. So it's a it's a long line both ways.
Like, let the dude make a couple bucks. Who
Let
gives
the
a
dude
fucking
make- yeah,
shit?
he
He's
sold-
not blocking
he sold like
traffic.
4 ice creams. He didn't block traffic exactly.
Yeah.
Pulled up right next to the people, and I mean, it's too cold for ice cream for my taste. But he sold like 3 cones. Like it's not like there's little kids out there. They're not taking any money. It's not like he's selling weed. There's no competition.
Exactly. If that dude had pulled up with like making coffee, selling coffees.
Oh, dude, he would have crushed
it. That and hot chocolate, man, he would have murdered it
today.
Could have
set up a table with a Keurig and would have been all good.
Exactly. I don't understand what the big deal is.
Me neither, but that's what they do.
You heard the dude too, right? He was being kind of a dick. He was like, I heard you. I think we told you twice already. We told you twice
already. Like, park in the street. Let him park in the street.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If that's what.
Well, he can at that point.
Huh? He can.
He can't. They can't say a fucking thing.
They can't say anything about that. Yeah, just park in the street. They literally have that. What was it called? It's not Canale Street. I forgot what the street name was.
Century,
I think. Century Avenue. You just park right there and.
Maybe we should just go do that one day. Just show up with a truck full of fucking
coffee
and whatever. If it's nice out, we'll fucking show up with a bunch of ice creams.
We won't even sell it. We'll just give it away.
Yep.
We'll just give it away. See if the manager.
Where for the people?
We're not taking any money out of your pocket. Like I said, there's no
that's what I'm saying. Like you're actually making the experience better for these people.
Just rules. Like how cool is that? Everybody in line was so excited. They just wished it was warmer outside.
Yep.
But
and that's what it's weird because we do live in New Jersey and people are dicks. I'm a dick. I'm not gonna lie. Like people are fucking dicks. And it was funny when people start. I was expecting people to be a little bit upset about skipping the line, like the medical people going in first.
Yeah.
Because it was a long line and it was kind of what it was. But everyone was like super supportive of it, and that's why I was like, thank God. And then you realize you're in a line with a bunch of people who smoke weed.
Exactly. Everybody was cool. Yeah. Everybody talked to each
That's
other.
why.
Nobody was mad.
Yep.
We met like 4 dogs.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
It's dog friendly in there, which is pretty cool. But it was awesome. You know what I mean?
That would have been a totally different experience if you were going into a liquor store.
I'm glad we went. Yeah, definitely.
If that was the other way around and we were going to a liquor store, people are fucking miserable.
Give me my shit.
So.
Talk about that stuff.
Yeah, but it was good.
All right, let's talk about the pickle juice stare down.
Oh my God.
This dude looked at me like I was the biggest piece of shit in the world because we didn't have pickle juice at my bar. That he goes,
"You see any motherfucking sandwiches being served?" You asshole.
This ain't a deli bar. Like, what the fuck? We don't have pickle juice. He goes, "Y'all got pickle juice?" I said, "No, we don't have pickle juice." He looked me up and down and just went and walked away. And he was so tongue in cheek. He was so mad that I didn't have pickle juice. And I'm like, Jesus, you know what I mean? Like,
what night was that? Is that Friday?
It was Thursday. No, you weren't there Thursday because you were there that night. It was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay.
But either way, like, are you that upset? Like, did you throw all your eggs in the pickle juice basket?
Yeah. Well, I had a similar thing happen on Friday with the dude with the special bourbon. Walks up, he's like, "Hey, you got any kind of crazy bourbons?" I'm like, "Nothing crazy." And I rattle them all off. I'm like, but it's not, it's pretty much run of the mill. Not run of the mill, but like, we got. We would
for the same level stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff good enough. Stuff is good enough, right?
Yeah.
He's like, "You don't have anything like special?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "But you gotta have something." I'm like, "No." I'm like, "What I told you is what we have." He's like, "Come on, man. I know you have something." I was like, "Dude, how many times do I have to say no?"
What do they think we don't want to sell it to you?
That's what I'm saying.
How personal can a bartender be with a brand new customer? Like, you know what? I have this special bourbon, but it's only for my people. Like,
I don't give a shit.
No, I don't give a shit. It's not my bar. I don't own the place.
Yeah. There's no lockers. But he did the same thing. I was like, "Dude, how many times do I have to say no before it actually sinks in?" And he just walked away.
So angry. We had a couple of teachers from Boston in there, and they were awesome all night, drinking and everything. And this one lady was like, "Look, I'm sorry. I think he was supposed to give me, Tanqueray and Club. I think he gave me tonic by mistake." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." You know what I mean? And I was just trying to remake it. Mm-hmm. And her friend was like, "Yeah, she's kind of a pain in the ass. She's a bartender also." And I said, "Yeah, all bartenders are a pain in the ass." And she got mad at me, and I was like, whoa, before you get mad, what do you think I do for a living? Like, I know I'm an asshole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think we're doing here? We do the same job. Like, I was trying to be, supportive, I guess, by calling you an asshole, like your friend did.
Dude.
No sense of humor. Like, I don't understand. You're a teacher and a bartender, you don't have a sense of humor? How can you not have a sense of humor as a teacher? Number one. The crazy ass kids you deal with.
Straight up, she probably sucks at bartending.
She probably sucks at both. Jesus Christ! But thank you, Boston teachers. We love you anyway. Cheers to that.
I'm just gonna assume she sucks.
And Scott is a dickhead bartender because this kid came in with a blowout haircut.
Oh, dude. That thing was sick,
He was not happy with you, though.
No,
He was like, you're really holding on to that blowout, aren't you? And I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, I didn't know what to look. I didn't know where to look because I wanted to laugh so fucking bad.
He looked like Carlo from remember the dude the dude with the afro from Goodfellas, the Sicilian dude.
Yes.
That's what it reminded me of, like, straight up, because it was like thick. It was
thick.
It was dense.
It was
like
it was like a Brooklyn blowout, but it was hilarious that Scott was like, "You were really holding on to that, aren't you?" It was cool, like,
it was cool.
but
He was cool. He was cool about it though.
he seemed thrown off by the comment.
At first he was, but then it was funny because his girlfriend actually kind of played. She's like he loves it. Yeah, so he kind of like she played a good role in that whole.
And obviously
the whole
she loves it. She wouldn't be.
And they were playing, so I got to comp their drinks. They were pretty pumped about that. So
he was cool afterwards.
Yeah.
I just thought you threw him for a loop at first, man.
yeah, whatever, man. Come on, man.
You're still holding on to that, huh?
Don't be coming in with no blowout and expecting fucking not to hear something shit about it.
Exactly, man. You know what I mean? If you're gonna wear a haircut like that, expect some blowback for your blowout.
I wanted him. He reminded me so much of that dude from Goodfellas. But he was the best in what was it? What's the fucking movie? Adam
Wedding
Sandler.
Singer.
Yeah,
Wedding
he's like,
Singer.
oh shit, I got water all over myself. That guy, it's like the best thing ever. It's like sometimes I get your sister to play with my nipples. It's the great dude. It was like the best part in that whole movie.
What he was like, I don't know what I said, but I think I said.
Oh no, I don't know what I said, but I think
I said something.
Said
I don't know what I said, but I said something. Oh man,
It's
it's
so
too
great.
much. All the experiences that we have. How about the same group of ladies who were mad at one of our bartenders for. He asked her what name the tab was on, right? He's like, what's the tab name on? And she said Danielle, like that. Like Danielle was really hard on the L, so he heard Daniela because she was like Daniela. You know what I mean?
Daniela.
And he was like Daniela. She was like, no, it's not Danielle. She was really upset until her friends calmed her down. She was like, I'm sorry, that was really aggressive. And I was like, why are you so
mad?
angry? You know what I mean? You're the one that expressed the Ella. And so, you know what I mean?
And her
Daniela.
name was not under her.
It's not like she said Danielle and you said fucking Jennifer or some
Yeah.
shit. He didn't get it completely wrong.
And most tabs, honestly, I mean, depending on, I don't know, I know where we work, we put them all under the last
We'll
name.
put him on the last name.
Because
but,
it's easy, because
know,
you can have
he just
two
said, "What's
people
your
named
name?"
Steve.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of confusing. Like, having the same last name is pretty, rare.
She was so mad at him, though. I don't understand. It's loud in there. There's
People-
music.
dude,
You know what
like I
mean?
said,
things
man.
are going on. People are talking.
I had this conversation with my neighbors the other night, because, like, they were all talking about how I'm a dick, right? And I was like, whatever, dude. Like, I'm like, listen, I think the reason I am the way I am is because I feel like when people come to a bar, all social etiquette, manners, and just normal human decency just all of a sudden disappear. It's like, okay, I walked in this room.
And it wasn't always like that.
No. I mean, the
We'll just
pandemic
be happy to be out.
the pandemic definitely changed things.
I don't understand how that made it worse. It did, but I don't understand how.
I
it
think
made it
because
worse.
people didn't have a lot of social interaction.
Yeah,
for
but you're
fucking-
allowed to go out now. You should be
I get
happy
it.
to be out.
Yeah.
Like, why are you like? I feel like some people go out to look for bad shit. Like,
Oh, of course, yeah. So some people go out just to fuck with people who they feel like are servers. You know what I mean? So now they feel like they're beneath them somehow because they're paying for this service.
overcome with that entitlement.
Yes,
Like, I'm paying for
It's
services.
100% because you see, like the remember that fucking lady who broke the fucking glass? I was like, don't worry, they'll get it.
Yeah,
Like that's fucking ignorant.
I know.
That's the most ignorant fucking thing.
like we talked about it last time. At least she said something, but
Yeah.
damn, she still said the wrong shit.
Yeah, she said it was like, oh, don't fucking like. It was so fucking the way they did it, and like I said something. I was like, don't worry, we'll get it.
Yeah, we'll cut
And like,
ourselves.
your girl gave me these eyes like.
Well, I don't want them to cut themselves either,
No.
but it's just the way you say
So-
things,
exactly,
the
man.
tone. That some people don't have enough social interactions to
It's just
watch.
weird, man.
Watch your tone.
Just fucking be a human. Be nice to people. Like I don't get it. Like I told you, man. Like this job, this type of job, it makes you appreciate what people do for you so much.
Yes. Yeah, I definitely.
100%.
I think I tipped better after
Yeah.
COVID. Shit, we were at the botanist. I gave that lady $10.
Yeah.
Shit, she gave me all kinds of fucking discounts too, which was awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get a little punch card, 10% off.
Man,
It's pretty good.
Dude, you're gonna get so much farther being nice. And I'm like, I should take my own fucking advice because I'm fucking, sitting here saying this. I'm like,
I feel like you don't like
I don't go into this. I don't go into it
exactly
as a dick.
Exactly.
You know, I become a dick.
You kind of reciprocate the,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
dickiness.
You want to be a dick to me? I'll feed it right back to you, bro.
Exactly. Worse. Because we get a lot of it. We get a lot of practice. It's true. We do, man. You know what I mean? People are just, I don't know.
And
I don't
we're
know why
really
they're
good
so
at
mean to
flipping
servers,
shit.
But exactly. We're good at flipping shit. But again, you know what I mean? We need to hear your situations, guys. We want to know. We want to know that we're not alone.
Yes, please. We're trying to figure out the microphone situation now, so we can have guests on, because we're going to start having some of our coworkers on with us.
Yes,
and
definitely.
anybody, people from that we know that are in the industry.
Exactly. There's a lot of bartenders out here in South
So
Jersey.
a lot of good stories.
And we have a lot of good stories, man. You have tourists. You have people that you'll never see again, and I don't mind telling their stories.
I think it's funny. I think it's really funny that like the way that like the dynamic between like so you have customers, right? Like
Yeah.
I have customers that other bartenders hate.
Yes.
That but love me and treat me great, but they treat the other ones like it's so funny.
I love it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I
And
know exactly who you're talking about.
exactly. Dude, he was so mad. He was so fucking mad.
We also have really, really great regulars
Yes.
that will defend against anybody, even if they're being dicks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They can do it.
But a lot of people like are annoyed by them. we love them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
Like you're not paying my motherfucking bills. These dudes are.
Exactly, man. You know what I mean? They treat us great. We treat them
Mhm.
great. That's it, man. That's all you need. Oh man.
And honestly, I mean, there's definitely a monetary reason we love them, but also like at the same time, like
They're not a pain in the
No.
ass. They drink beer.
Yeah.
They laugh. They'll wait. They don't need to be next, even
Yep.
though they are next.
They're always
100%
next.
of the time.
yeah,
But they're just chilling. You know what I mean? And that's what you need. Like, if you're a bad tipper and you're not a pain in the ass, we kind of don't give a shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like
But if
whatever.
you're all of the above, you're an asshole, you're a bad tipper, you're fucking scamming, like you're
Yeah.
trying to get more shit that doesn't taste like it has anything in it. You know what I mean? Don't be that kind of shitty person where you have everything about you shitty.
Well, I just don't understand how people don't understand basic fucking science. Like, dude, if you get a fucking drink with no ice in it in a 16-ounce to-go cup, and you can't figure out why it doesn't taste like anything, you pretty much didn't go to school.
Yeah. It's like, I don't
Ever.
know, man. It's common sense. Like, you know what I mean? What do you think? I'm going to put more booze in it because I gave you a fucking 32-ounce jug?
Dude, I had a
And
girl.
you want a rum and coke with no ice?
Yeah, she ordered a Jack and Coke, no ice.
No ice.
And I was like, doesn't taste like anything in it. I'm like, no, it's like, and I asked her.
Yeah.
I was like, do you want me to fill it to the top?
Yeah.
I'm like, and I told her, I was like,
16
right off the bat,
glass.
I was like, listen, if there's no ice in it, it's probably not going to taste really strong unless I put like a splat, like only a little bit of Coke in it, and it's going to come up to here on this, 16-ounce cup.
Yeah.
She's like, no, fill it to the top. I'm like, all right, cool.
Okay.
So I filled it to the top, and then what do you think she did? I can't taste the alcohol. No fucking shit.
Exactly.
And I told her, I was like, yeah, I told you this. She's like, well, I just want less Coke then. She's like, can you pour some out? I'm like, you do realize it's all mixed now, right? Like, I'm like, you're still getting, and I told her, I was like, listen, you're still getting the same amount of alcohol,
No, man.
no matter what.
No matter what.
It was just, the
We're on
fact
camera.
that she told me just to pour some out, acting like all the booze was on the bottom or something
no
like
common
that.
sense,
Dude,
man.
I'm telling you,
it's
man.
gone.
What the fuck?
It's gone.
I can't deal with,
What's crazy to me, it's like everybody's like hard on these young people, and like it's not just young people
No.
that have no common sense.
It's
It's
full-grown adults.
everybody. You got to be 21 to get in there anyway. So
Dude.
you're an adult. You're making adult decisions, and you have zero common sense, and it's a shame.
how do you make it? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know how you're alive.
I do.
Somebody's keeping you alive.
Yeah. It's probably our taxpayer dollars.
Somebody's doing all the common sense in for you. But anyway, that's all we got for you today. Episode 4, podcast in the books. Strawberry lemonade with a little bit of
Try it out. Fucking good.
strawberry lemonade squeezed THC. It's pretty good, and starting to chill a little bit.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right,
So-
Ketel One Citroen is all right. Next week we'll talk about some Bitcoin ATMs.
Yes.
All right, because I
Find
found one
them.
locally, and you go in there, throw some cash in, buy some Bitcoin. You know what I mean? I'll talk
Goes right
I'll
to
talk
a
about
wallet.
the process, take you
Yep.
through the steps, and hopefully we'll get you involved. All right.
Yeah, send us your stories, man. We want to hear them.
All right. C3 Podcast.
Holler.
See you next time.
Later.